Hello everyone, today I want to show you how to filter in Power BI. It's very important. As we keep filtering, you see the importance of filtering. But first of all, I want to show you this table. We have just one table here, and this table has category, city, order priority, profit, quantity, sales, state, and subcategory. And if we come to our Excel sheet that we loaded in our Power BI here, we have the same. You see, this is the city column, the state column, the category column, the subcategory column, the sales column, the quantity, the profit, and the priority. So we had already cleaned this data. We have already manipulated, clean it, and do all what we had to do. And then we had already loaded it into our Power BI. If you have not watched such a video, please go up below, go up this video, and then you click or you look. By the end of this video, you see some videos on how to load in your data in Power BI using Excel or SCV files. Right here, it's simple right here. If you look at here, I have my filters here that Power BI already shows me here. So I want to filter from, I want to see the profit by city. So I'll just come here and I click choose city here. I'll just come here and I choose city. When I choose city, I also come here and I choose profit. Sorry, I have chosen that twice. I'll go back and select. So Power BI is so sensitive. Okay, so I've chosen two options here, city and profit. I want to see my profit by city, so this is it here. If you look at here, we have a lot of cities here, just a lot of cities. You see, we have many cities here, and amazingly, it's already sorting our cities from the highest profit right to the lowest. We can see New York, Los Angeles, and the others. So right here now, if I want to start filtering, I come to this filtering option or space that Power BI has given me here, right here, and we have city and we have sum of profit here. If I come to city here and I come to this small icon here and I click, once I click, it gives me this small space here. You see basic filtering, and then you see my search, and then you see the different cities. Let's say I had chosen subcategories, you would have seen them appear here. Okay, so it's very flexible. And right here, if I click on this small icon again, I'll see advanced filtering, basic filtering, and top end. I'll be talking about these other three as we as we move forward. So let's start with the basic filtering. So right here, I can come here and I say I want to select Paris, and I come and choose Paris. Okay, once I choose Paris, you see Paris appears here. So filtering is important because your company can call you and say, hey, we want to look at how Paris is doing in terms of profit. You simply come here and then you choose Paris, and then you select Paris. They might say, okay, not just Paris, we want to see other areas, what they are doing. Okay, you can come here now and you choose New York. Okay, and you say New York City, and make sure that each time you are typing, you type the right names, you type the names correctly so it can appear. So Power BI goes and selects and then shows us New York, and then we choose. Okay, you can still come here again and then you choose as many cities as you want. Okay, let's say it was category, you choose those specific category, those names, and once this is done, you begin to see it appearing here. So right now you can just do your visuals and wrap up this report and send to management and tell them, okay, this is what Paris is doing. And amazingly, this is just powerful, so powerful. I don't know how to explain this again. If I come here now and then I go back to here and I delete all this, okay, it takes me back to normal, and then I select all. You see that it appears all the different cities, they come back here as usual. You see they are all here. So this is how you can start filtering basically to find out insights. Remember, visuals here are a simple way of getting insights of companies business, okay, and showing them easily for management to see, or for customers or clients to see what is happening within those cities or within those regions. Also, if I come here and I go back here under this small icon here and I click, it now takes me to advanced filter, and I click my advanced filter right up here. You see that when I click advanced filter, I no more have search here. Now I have two areas. It gives me this space here and this space here, and it gives me two options, and or. Okay, and this and or are very important. This and or are very, very important. These are conditions that you have to set in order to filter. Okay, right now we are under our city. Okay, and if I come here after choosing this advanced filter and I choose come and select here, so you see that because I'm dealing with text here means the names of the city are appearing in terms of text. New York is text, Los Angeles is text, and the others, Paris is text, Mexico, etc. So because they're appearing in text, you see contains. It asks you you want to select cities that contain a particular letter, the one that does not contain a particular letter, the one that starts with a particular letter, the one that does not start with a particular letter. Okay, and then this here now is constant. If we go to the other option that we are dealing with figures, you are going to see. So let's start with text city. So right here we want to select those names that starts with, okay, we'll choose come here and we choose start with. You see that starts with N. Okay, maybe cities that start with N, we write our N, and also select cities that starts with L. We come here and we choose starts with here. Okay, starts with N as well, and then we write our N L, sorry. Okay, so this condition must only apply if city starts with N and then also starts with L. So now we'll now come here and we apply our filter. So I'll just come here and click apply. Once I click apply, we give Power BI some time. You see it's loading right here. You see it's loading right here, indicating. So Power BI is searching those cities that their name starts with N and those cities that their name starts with L. Okay, so now Power BI tells us that okay, there's no city that starts with both N and L. It means that both conditions must apply before you can have that result. Okay, please take note of this. Okay, if I come back here and I say select or, okay, it now says that if a city either starts with N or start with L, okay, we want to see that city, so we come here and we apply. This also applies when you are using SQL. Okay, it means that a condition will only apply if both are positive. If one is positive, one is negative, then it will not apply when you use and. When one is negative and one is positive, you use or. It can apply because it's either choosing a positive or choosing a negative. Okay, this is very important for us to know. To note, I am happy with this example because it will also help you to really understand the meaning why they put or and. And you must know that a city cannot start with N and L the same time. It must either start with N or start with L, or start with another letter or start with another letter. So take note of this. And these are the cities that either start with N or start with L. So if I make this bigger, you see that New York starts with N, and then we have this Newcastle starts with N, and then the other one starts with L. So we see all of them here. Okay, maybe if I was using an SQL query here, I'll need to write some codes, but Power BI has helped us to already design this code. All we are doing here is just dragging and dropping. Okay, so this is amazing. This is just amazing as we move forward. So in another light, if we come here and we move from advanced filter, okay, let's see advanced filter now under sum. Okay, we come to sum here and we choose, okay, it says that remember this advanced filter is applying both on the city and also on the sum of profit here. So right now we are dealing with figures. So because we are dealing with figures, if we come to this small icon here and we choose, you see that is now saying less than. It's no more saying that what starts with or that contains. It says less than because we are dealing with figures. It says less than or equals to. It says greater than. It says greater than or equal to. Are you seeing now? And then the other ones remain constant because the other ones apply to both the text and both values. This is something you must understand as a data scientist or as a data analyst. You must be able to manipulate between figures and text. They are very important because the tools has been designed to be sensitive between these two data types. Okay, text and figure is very important. So right now, if I say I want to look at names, if I want to select those profits that are greater than 10,000, I'll just come and click here. Okay, and I write 10,000. It should be greater than 10,000 US dollars, and it should also be greater than 10,000 US dollars. Okay, 1 2 3. So that's it. So if I apply this filter here, you see that it gives me this 1 2 3 4. Now if I come here again, this 3 dots here, and I choose, and I want to show this as a table, and I click my table here. This is just another tip for this video. you see that it's going to appear right down here. You see according to this filter, we are saying that we are looking for items, profit items that are greater than 10,000 and greater than 10,000. So it must be, these two conditions must apply. So these two conditions has applied, and here is what we see: 10,000, 17,000, 30,000, 62,000. Okay, so it's only showing us those that are above 10,000. So you can see it from here. So let's try something here. If I come here and I say we should choose those that are greater than 10,000 or less than 10,000. See what will happen if I apply my filters here. Okay, it's not showing us anything. Why? Because a particular figure cannot be greater than 10,000 and the same time lesser than 10,000. Okay, but see what happens if I come and choose all. Are you seeing now? And I apply my filters again. Okay, I just want to show you again the difference between all and all. You see now, perfect. So it's now showing us those that are less than 10,000. We have 3,000, 2,000, and so on and so 1,000. You see now, those that are greater than 10,000 and those that are less than 10,000. So I'm trying to emphasize on the difference between the join and or. It's very important for you to note. Okay, remember that if you are using and, both conditions must apply. That is when Power BI is going to bring it out, same as SQL and other amazing data analysis platforms. But if you are using or, either condition, if it is applied, then Power BI is going to bring that and show it to you. Okay, so this is very, very important to take. As we move forward here, I'll just go back to this, and I go back to report here, and I click my back to report. It takes me back to my original report here, and then right here I'll just come here and I come to this small icon here, and I go to top N here. Top N here is very important. Top N here, N stands for anything. Okay, so you are either looking for top N or you are looking for bottom N. Okay, so my top N here, it says that it gives me a small icon, show items here. So it tells me that I want to look for top N, and our N here is representing city. Okay, so I want to look for the top 3 cities. Okay, by profit, and I come and choose my profit and I put it under this by value. We want to search it by these values. Okay, sum of profit. We want to look at the top 3 cities by the sum of profit, and I apply this filter here. You see that it's going to go in there, choose the top 3 cities by profit. So New York has high profit, Los Angeles Seattle has high profit. I can come here now and I say, okay, I want to look at the top 3 cities by not just sum of profit, by average profit, and I click my average here, and then you see that it goes now and then select. So I come here and I apply my filters here, sorry, and then it goes now and select the top 3 cities averagely by profit. So you see Boya and other areas here averagely. So there's a difference between summing and average. Okay, if I come here again and I say, okay, I want to look at the count, I want to look at the maximum, I just say I want to look at the maximum. Okay, the top maximum here, I just say I want to look at the maximum in terms of the first 10, and then I click. You see now, it still gives me these different cities. You see, it starts from the maximum and then brings it down. These are the maximum. If I come here and I say I want to look at the minimum, okay, and I come here and I say maximum minimum, so it shows me that I want to look at the top 10 minimum in terms of profit. Okay, it's going to bring me the top 10 minimum in terms of profit. Okay, now I want to look at bottom. Now it's giving me those that still have profit, but minimum and maximum. Now I want to look at, now it says bottom. Bottom here means areas that we are making losses probably. Okay, and it says that I want to look at the sum of profit in areas that are making losses. Exactly, that's why I say top 10 bottom. Let's find the top 5 bottom here. Okay, and then I apply my filters. It's going to bring me the 5 top. You see now, if you take note of this, take note here, these visuals are appearing and going out by your left. Okay, it tells you that it's coming from the 0 part of our axis. coming from the zero part, it says 0 minus 1 minus 2 minus 3. You see that, and then 0 1 2 3, it goes by right. So now it's going by our left, showing that we are making losses. That is why if I come here, it is minus 13. If I come here, it says minus 13 again. It says minus 15, minus 19, and minus 25. Okay, this is very simple. Power BI has done the work for you. All you need to do is understand these simple techniques and dragging and dropping. I can still come here again, and I decide to say, okay, I want to look at the average. We are losing, yes, but let me look at those that we are losing averagely. Okay, and then I come here and I apply my filters here, and you see what is happening. You see now, okay, so these are the ones that we are losing averagely. So you see the names of the cities. So from here you can start making decisions, start knowing which cities you are making losses. But we can also go ahead and look at the categories, subcategories. Let's see the subcategories. Right now we want to look at the subcategories. We have chosen, we have on select city. Now we have selected subcategory and we have selected profit, and we want to come here and change this visual. There's a difference between turning this to table where you have two visuals, and there's a difference between just bringing another visuals here. I want to change this into a table from here, and I choose, these are our visuals here. Please just take note, they are right here. You can choose any visual of your choice and manipulate and come up with amazing insight. But right here I want us to choose table here, and I select my table. Once I select my table here, I give it some time. I want us to be seeing our subcategories here, and then seeing the price, the profit. Okay, this is it here. These are our subcategories here, amazingly. And right here you see that on our subcategories here, we are still pinned here with bottom 5. Okay, that's why we are just seeing the minus here. So if I come here and I delete this bottom 5 here, and I decide to filter by top 5 here, by profit here, and I choose my top 5, okay, and I apply filters, you see that it will begin to change from here. Minus is going to disappear, and you're going to see the top 5. 1 2 3 4. Okay, it's giving us, it shows us that we have just top 4, not top 5. Okay, I can. So thank you all so much for following and watching. This was just to show you. Remember when we unselected our city here, we still had it here, so we have to come here and unselect it right from here. And then now we have just our subcategory, so it's replacing the city automatically, and then we are seeing all our subcategories here. And you can just keep on doing the same filtering we did with city by following the same instruction and the same strategy that we had used at the beginning of this video, and still select. You see, we have subcategory, we have phones, we have copiers, we have chairs. You can still find out whether storage is making losses, whether machines are making profits, and all this, and also on and so forth. These are the sum of profits here. Okay, you can still begin to find out from here. You can be seeing copiers are making more profit, phones are making more profit, and all these falls under categories itself. And category here is made up of 3 things. I think 3 or 4 things. Is made up of technology, is made up of furniture, and made up of office supplies. You see here now, and this uniquely here we have just 3 items here. We have technology, and we have furniture, and others. So if you follow technology's line, you say, okay, copiers belongs to technology, phones belongs to technology, bookcases belong to furniture, appliances belong to office supplies, chairs belongs to furniture, and so on and so forth. But if we come here now and we decide to just remove our subcategories and just stay just with our category here, you see that Power BI already gives us, summarizes every technology items under technology, every office supplies item under office supply, every furniture aspect under furniture. Okay, and it shows us here that technology is making a lot of profit, followed by office supplies, and then followed by furniture. This is just how you can filter your data and come up with amazing insights as you work with organizations, as you work with companies, and then show them that they are either making profit or losses, and then start giving them business advices, etc. I hope this helps you. Let's look forward to other amazing videos on the new Semotech. Thank you very much. Stay blessed.